Elon Musk is the father of 6 children, and while we haven't heard them talk about their very famous and affluent father since they were young, we picked up bits and pieces of his home life over the years. Despite the fact that Elon Musk does not divulge much of his private life, because of social media we can obtain a clear image of his lavish lifestyle, costly expenditures, and some odd child-parent interactions. In today's video, we're going to talk about Elon Musk's kids finally breaking silence on their thoughts about dad. Let's get straight into the video. It's Elon Musk we're talking about. The multi-billionaire founder's innovative mind is as much of a parent as any other, which makes you wonder what his 6 sons think about him. But let's round it up to 5 because there's one more tiny space cadet, Ash, who is far too young to express his feelings about his father. On the other hand, we have a fair pair of twin sons, Griffin and Xavier, who are 17 years old, and his second set of triplet sons, Kai, Saxon, and Damien, who are 15 years old. Want to know the statement that might also sound strange made by Elon Musk? Here's what he said. He said in a 2014 interview at the Export-Import Bank Conference in Washington, D.C., "I'm not sure what my kids think of me. They don't appear all that enthusiastic about these things." His twins were 10 years old, and his triplets were 7 at the time. Despite his desire to be a cool dad, Musk says that it is one of the most difficult things he has ever attempted. For starters, they don't appear very enthusiastic about some of their father's interesting jobs, like overseeing SpaceX and Tesla. Before they were adolescents, Elon took them to the Tesla factory. He was hoping they'd be enthralled by the modern equipment all around them. His boys, on the other hand, were uninterested. Musk often jokes that his innovations make him more excited than his sons. Musk also confesses in an interview that his boys would prefer to play video games with him than spend another second working in a Tesla or SpaceX facility. This just goes to show that even if the rest of the world thinks you're the coolest man alive, the real-life Tony Stark, or humanity's savior, you're just a regular dad to your kids. But that was 7 years ago. How do his sons feel about him now? To know that fact, keep watching the video because you will love to know them. Let's continue. One thing is certain, they've grown up enough to recognize their father's level of power, influence, and responsibility. To begin with, Elon Musk does not have a set work schedule. At his Tesla plant, he's been known to work 22-hour shifts and even sleeps on the office sofa. He may not have enough time to spend with his boys on a regular basis due to his demanding commitments, as most dads do. He can't take them to a movie or even a live sporting event without the media following him around everywhere he goes. Despite having the kind of fortune that would allow him to hire a whole stadium just for himself and his children, Elon Musk isn't the type of pretentious, self-absorbed, affluent parent who enjoys flaunting their wealth. You can imagine the effect this would have on his children. In fact, he has freely declared in interviews that his one real love is his boys on multiple occasions, and it shows in their perspectives of him as a responsible, caring father. He always makes the time to catch up with the lads when he's not busy operating SpaceX, Tesla, and Neuralink. Musk's boys are obviously fully aware of their father's enormous wealth. They've had access to pleasures beyond our wildest imaginations as the first generation of one of the world's wealthiest men. During Elon's numerous business excursions, they've been able to visit a variety of nations. They've visited several high-profile exotic locations. As their father holds vital conversations on delicate world matters like renewable energy and interplanetary exploration, they are pampered like kings. Musk, for example, once traveled to China on behalf of Tesla's company. He decided to bring his children along so that they may tour the Great Wall and ride the bullet train from Beijing to Xi'an to see the Terracotta Warriors. Plus, even when he's working insane hours at the business, he makes time for his kids. He'll fly them down to his Tesla plant in Fremont every now and then to hang around. Musk has also instilled in them the value of letting off steam. It's a chance for Musk and his boys to get some much needed quiet time away from the eyes of the media, the incessant emails, and the swarm of queries from his staff who work in the numerous companies he controls. What do you guys think? Despite such a busy schedule, does Elon Musk involved in his children's life? Let us know your thoughts in the comment box below. It might be related to the trauma he endured as a child with his father, Elon Musk. In a 2017 interview with Rolling Stone magazine, Musk revealed that he had one of the most unhappy childhoods. His father, he claimed, was capable of horrific things. He characterized his father as a horrible person, indifferent, and plotting nasty schemes. Musk discusses how his father was verbally abusive to him as he reveals more about his childhood. He would tell Elon on a daily basis that he didn't believe in what he was accomplishing. Elon's father sternly informed him that he would be back in South Africa with his tail between his legs in a few months if he wanted to travel to Canada as a student with many ambitions and dreams. Musk also discusses his father's habit of calling him an idiot on a regular basis. But in the end, Musk proved him incorrect by founding a number of profitable businesses that have made him one of the world's wealthiest men. Elon Musk, on the other hand, had some sharp retorts to his son's assertions. So, is it possible that Musk is compensating for his childhood horrors by spoiling his own kids? What do you think? Well, let's keep watching. After all, we can't be too certain. In any case, Musk has confessed in his book that it disturbs him that his boys aren't being toughened by the memories of his youth, which he says is part of the reason for his grit and dedication, which has helped him become the successful individual he is today. Elon Musk attended a school in South Africa where he was tormented mercilessly. He was relatively little in middle school despite the fact that he's now a huge guy towering at 6'1". He was frequently targeted, and one of the attacks was particularly vicious, resulting in a broken nose. As he grew older, the damage deteriorated. He had to have it corrected in 2013 since it was causing him breathing issues. His boys, on the other hand, are growing up in a very different way. For one thing, they are homeschooled at their own learning institution, Ad Astra, so bullying isn't something they're used to. They're also growing up with a slew of one-of-a-kind, opulent, and lavish experiences. Musk has mentioned how he took his children to the 2015 Monaco Grand Prix on a few occasions. He recalls that his sons used to hang around with the Prince and Princess of Monaco. While most children their age would have been awestruck by royalty, they were not. Musk's boys appeared unconcerned. Even still, he seemed unconcerned about the situation. That's when Musk realizes that this is his children's reality. Because they were born into it, they were accustomed to enjoying the finest things in life. As a result, Musk embarked on a quest to extend both their perspectives and their personalities. He doesn't want children to grow up to be spoiled brats, incapable of accountability. As much as he loves them, he intends to inculcate discipline in his family. His boys must read twice as many books as they play video games, according to a rule he enshrined in his household. They weren't allowed to play video games that, how should he phrase it, damaged their brain cells while they were playing them. Elon was not amused when he saw them playing a video game in which the main notion was to touch on a cookie. He had them remove their games and download one in which the goal was to measure a bird's flight route. Billionaires are living, breathing parenting experiments, above and beyond their richness and extravagance. There is no such thing as a flawless or entirely incorrect parenting method. When it comes to children, they're just like any other father. So what do you think, guys? How will his children shape out in the future? We would love to hear your thoughts in the comments below. Make sure to smash the like, share, and subscribe buttons. This is all for today's video. See you guys soon in the next video. Peace.